Yo, guys, Urb'n Barz brings you the best UK reactions to rap, hip hop, and urban music from all around the world. And first things first, guys, Happy New Year for 2023. I hope it brings you all that you ask for, all that you hope for, all that you wish for. And guys, we are going to have a bit of a recap, not from 2023, but from 2022, from our man RA, Real Artillery. And I covered a similar thing that our man RA did last year, or should we say the year before last, because he did a recap for 2021, this time a year or so ago. So this track, guys, people, is called The Wrap Up 2022. And last year, I think it was about 8 minutes of absolute brilliance. And I think this one is, it looks like it's probably about 9 minutes, 10 minutes long. I'm not sure. But this one, guys, The Wrap Up 2022, our man RA, Real Artillery, dropped it about 10 hours ago or something. I haven't seen it. I haven't watched it at all. And the thing here is at Urb'n Barz, I don't really watch the news. Not really, not for the last 6 or 7 years. So there'll probably be a lot of stuff that RA drops that may go way over my head. But guys, let's check out our man RA. Is that a Silver Ghost, Rolls Royce, or I don't know, whatever it is? Let's go, guys. Let's check out our man RA and let's check out The Wrap Up 2022.
Wrap Up 2022. Let's get it. This year's been crazy, nothing but antics. Russia invaded Ukraine on some gang shit.
This year's been crazy with the antics. Russia invaded Ukraine on some gang. Really? Guys, I've not really followed what's going on there. I just know that lots of stuff's happening and it's affecting things like the economy, this, that, and everything else. But I'm not going to go too much into things, guys, because I'm sure you've heard it all before. And guys, if I see something that needs further investigation, the old trusty Sherlock Holmes is gonna check out on the microscope. But guys, our man RA started off with some poignant stuff here, guys, because as much as we talk about this, that, and the third, we talk about hip hop, rap, urban music, this, that, and everything else, these are real lives, guys, that are being lost, should we say, for causes which some people agree, some people disagree, and some people have no say over at all. So as much as we moan and all sorts of stuff, people are dying out there, and it's not just in the Ukraine, it's all over the world, guys. So we need to spare thought for these people, and spare thought for people who have given up their lives for a cause that they believe in. So I'm not going to go too much about politics or anything at the minute, guys. I just want to see where our man RA takes us. So this has been going on for more or less, is it 10 months or something? I don't know, something like that. It's been going on for a long time, but yeah, let's go.
No Putin, he don't play, he just bang shit. Feel sorry for the innocent that died, that's some mad shit. When it's hammer time, you know I rang off mine. I don't agree with certain wars, free Palestine.
When it's hammer time. And people who know me always say, you know, they know that I always say, yeah, here comes the hammer. It's hammer time, guys. Here comes the hammer.
That's one place that's going through such a savage time. I make the war for them again, free Palestine. Came out of jail, it's like everybody's gang now. How you on social media when you're gonna bang out?
And it's so true. So RA, he served his time. And I followed RA for about 3 or 4 years now, from the moment I first saw the convo. And I've been covering the convo on my channel here at Urb'n Barz for the last year or so. I've covered 5 of the 6 parts of the convo. And I've covered RA on other bits and pieces as well. So I know a lot about his story as well. And what he's saying is, and it's so similar to like when NWA first came out and they followed on the heels of Ice-T, you know, who followed on the heels at the same time as Schoolie D. Do you know when people start to talk about gangster this, gangster that, whatever. But now people are saying, oh yeah, I've spent time in jail, this, that, and everything else, like wearing it like a badge, etc. And a lot of people haven't seen inside of a jail at all, but I know that people like RA have served their time, and yeah, it's not what people think. Oh, N-Dubs. Whoa, Daffy, N-Dubs. What's that? NW, Northwest London. What are they, Camden area or something? Oh my gosh, that's interesting. Let's wheel this a bit.
But them again, free Palestine. Came out of jail, like everybody's gang now.
I'm glad he's mentioned, Dappy's name, etc. Because a lot of people like to wash over stuff that was real and then invent new terms and new. Really?
More time I'm in a different country, I just bake off. Can't believe they killed Takeoff. When your brother died, that ain't
rest in
something you
peace.
can shake off. Climate change had people doing mad stuff. Glued themselves to the floor, had the tunnel all backed up. Go LA, you can't be wearing jewels on the block. Some goons pulled up and P&B, he got rocked. Anyone can get it, I don't waffle, that's a lot.
That's so true, anyone can get it.
Dead cause these gals snap them eating waffles in a shop.
Whoa.
Tell them free Asco, free gravy, free snap. Tell them free SJ, free CB, free Cass. Tell them free Ratlin, free Surf, free Abs. Tell them free Kemsy, free Swizzy, free Scraps. And have you seen what they're doing with this RICO charge? Enough man are getting hit up, it's a lethal charge.
So the RICO charge, I'm not certain about this, but I think RICO, R-I-C-O, that's to do with racketeering, isn't it? Oh my gosh, I need to look into that, people.
That was over air, man, I'm finished trying to feed that dog. Sorry for young Fug, hoping that he beats the charge. Boris gave up his position, what a dumb neat. Then we had that gal prime minister for 1 week. Black Don frigged up all the paper all in 1 week. Now we got Rishi.
Oh gosh. And listen, let me just go to this Kwasi Kwarteng.
Then we had that gal prime minister for 1 week.
This is what makes me angry, people. Do you know when people say about BLM, this, that, and everything else, whatever? But the thing is, they don't realise that these people are mocking us. They take the mick out of us, people. Really? Because what they do is they say, okay, we give you like affirmative action, but they make sure they put some stupidness in that position to make us look even dumber. Purposely to make us look dumber. I mean, this man was just ridiculed. Really? There's a... Seriously, people should go in on their merits, but when they put people in places, they know what they're doing and they make us look even more stupid. Really?
Done frigged up all the paper all in 1 week. Now we got Rishi hoping everything runs sweet. Queen Elizabeth dropped out was a big thing. Charles was the prince before brother, now he's big king. Harry and his gal wrote a book, are they snitching? Will and Kate, yeah, they're still about doing rich things. Tyson Fury, he's one of the best fighters. No one can beat him, he's giving my left righters.
I've always big up Tyson Fury, Mr. Luke. I've always bigged him up way back. Anyone knows me and know that I love my boxing. I'm boxing through and through, guys. And I said this man would just come back as soon as the British Boxing Board give him his license back. He will come back and take over from where he left off. My thoughts have never changed on that, people. Trust me on that.
Knocked out Dylan again, it's a joke thing. AJ lost and spazzed out in the whole ring. Everyone's talking about Akon's.
AJ spazzed out. Oh my gosh, that was embarrassing, people. Really?
No one can beat him, he's giving my left righters. He knocked out Dylan again, it's a joke thing. AJ lost and spazzed out in the whole ring. Everyone's talking about Akon's hairline. Looking kinda mad, but we'll get used to it in their time. Gilly the
Akon, I don't know anything about this hairline business.
Dylan again,
Really?
it's a joke thing.
Guys, you know about Akon? Let me know here in the comment section.
Everyone's talking about Akon's
Whoa.
hairline. Looking kinda mad, but we'll get used to it in their time. Gilly
my
the
gosh.
kid and Wallow sound a big deal. Real niggas from the hoods, of course it's a big deal. Enough man are clout chasers, all for clarity. Respect what Saka did in Africa for charity.
I'm always going on about charitable foundations, people. Really? Especially like in boxing, all the boxing organizations are charities, but there's all sorts of kickbacks you get from calling yourself a charity, a foundation, etc. So yeah, on the one hand, it looks good that you're doing this, that, and the third. Although in boxing terms, I still don't know what good they're doing in the business. No one's been able to tell me. But yeah, one thing I wanted to say about our man RA is he's well versed in what's been going on. Listen, this is like a 9-10 minute thing. 9 minutes, it says here. And he's talking about a lot of stuff. It's not just stuff where people know from the ends, from the get-go and all that kind of stuff, but we're talking about world affairs, people. We're talking about economics, socio-economics. We're talking about socio-political stuff. We're talking about the environment, all sorts of areas that a lot of people who are supposed to be hood, supposed to be gang life, are supposed to be trap life, should know nothing about. But our man RA is well versed in this stuff. Guys, it's important to know more than you let on. Trust me on that, guys, because if you don't know too much, you can be rolled over. You could be played. You could be played like a... Really? Trust me on that, guys. Educate
My
yourselves.
young bull, still walking with it like it's casually. Love my dean, so in time, and man will grow gradually. I've been out in yard, I've seen the ballers, they're solidified. Jamaica's got talent, I ain't talking about homicides. How the Ross taught, they never made it through the qualifiers. Drake's still on top of his game, see what he did with Nike. Same time, Kanye's get the biggest fight. All because he said how he feels, man, this shit ain't right.
Yeah, so with Kanye West, he's got a massive fight, people. He's lost all of his sponsorships, his endorsements, this, that, and everything else, because he wanted to speak out on stuff that was on his mind. Whether you agree or disagree with Kanye West, I don't know if it was the right thing to do at the right time or the right scenario, etc., but we're being shut down for freedom of speech, people. So the more this kind of thing happens, the less we'll be able to talk out on things. That is what I know.
Adidas had to pay back mills, yeah, that shit is light. All I know, you got one life, gotta live it right. Bugsy Malone doing well, getting P and that. Said that he's the UK Jay-Z, I can't agree with that.
Oh, I don't know. So he's not agreeing with, oh man, Bugsy Malone, the king of the North. Bugsy, the king of the North. Really? But I didn't know he was saying he's the UK Jay-Z, but RA doesn't agree with that. So let's see what happens. I mean, everyone's got their own opinions. So yeah, let's just hope that we keep it on wax. We keep it on vinyl. We keep it on, what's it called? Lossless, streamless, streaming. Really? Guys, I came from a world from vinyl, from cassettes, from things like digital audio tape. Really? And now we're onto this lossless music, and we're onto this stuff that you can't even hold in your hands. My goodness.
I'm just saying how I feel, brother. I'm just speaking facts. Anybody got an issue with me, then feed it back.
Oh.
Fredo came back like
Yeah,
cracking. Jungle came out half drama, half rapping. Slim went in, they said that I should stick to acting. Feedback was everyone was raging that they clapped him. GRM rated awards, it was lit. Still never got invited, but it is what it is. Eubanks and Benz never happened. I was pissed.
Yeah, I got my theory on Eubank and Ben as well, but I don't understand, why would you fight someone 2 divisions bigger than you, or get someone to come down 2 divisions to fight you and all that sort of nonsense? No, stick in your own lane. There's enough people that Conor Benn can fight at welterweight. There's enough people in the UK he can fight at welterweight. I know there's the family name, because I was around at the time, Conor Benn the first time. Conor Benn? I mean, Eubank Ben the first time. But it's all about making money. But I just think, you know, stick in your own lane. Eubank's got enough business at middleweight, super middleweight, people he can fight from the UK, the world scene. So I don't understand this nonsense.
Asked Benz why the F he did what he did. Travis performed well, claiming his position. Jordan came through, Daily Duppy, it was different. Be real, hit you with that plugged in, I see the vision. Everyone was talking about Vinny, even in the prison.
Yeah, so Clavish is a name I'm hearing a lot, people. I don't know too much about him, so that's a name I want to start to investigate and check out his music as well. As I said to you before, people, my hip-hop knowledge is vast. It goes back to the 1980s, if you can say, like 1979, 1977, 1978, 1979. But literally, guys, I took a hiatus out of music, so I didn't listen to any music, say from 2010, 2011 onwards. So if you want to ask me about the British scene, the British hip hop scene from way back in the days, I can tell you every single thing about it. But I'm literally learning what's going on, whether you call it hip hop, rap, urban music today, whatever. So I don't know these new names, guys. But you want to sit down and break bread with me on all of the old names from hip hop, I can tell you with the history of hip hop, whether it's from UK, whether it's from America. Trust me on that. Anyone who knows me will tell you. I'm an encyclopedia on this stuff, people. But people like Clavish and stuff, I don't know anything about. So I'm willing to learn. Trust me on that. I ain't judging people. I'm just willing to learn.
Silk Boss got robbed for 1.5. Still shocked what that BBL did to Spice. Ragging King got shot. I know the feeling, it's not nice, and he still can't walk. You have to value up your life. Idonia and Davido lost their youths, man. I can't lie, that really moved, man. Peak when I heard the news, that shit kind of threw, man. Rest in peace, keep making prayers with your 2 hands. I got a fresh trim, the bricks was the next thing. Dropped his location and they stretched him. The man who killed Stephen Lawrence back in 98. Dons caught him in the cannon, wet him in his face. Rest up, Shanika Johnson, was it fake? Nowadays you can't trust a friend, could be snakes. Killer side punched up swarms when they swung out. Hard hitters UK went viral when they spun out.
I'm not so certain if I'm into all that YouTube boxing, but It is what it is, guys.
All over the world, people thinking they could punch out. Don scored one, bro told him that you're done out. Burna Boy's last laugh was a G pattern. Philly cut the G-Wagon, whole load of creep fashion. Take a look at Dave, when he raps you can see passion. 30 doing well, I told bro, just keep rapping. Thought I was feeling you, I thought it was whack. But the song went viral, all over the snap. And she blew off it still, so I take off my hat. And I've never been a hater, I just state what's the facts. Stormzy done a 10-minute vid, it was risky, but
I love that. So that was Mel Made Me Do It. And then Stormzy backed that up with, what was it? This is me. This is how, oh, I can't remember what it's called, guys, but that was incredible. So them two videos from Storms, was it This Is How I Mean? This is what I mean. That's it. This is what I mean. I actually like that better than Mel Made Me Do It, and I thought Mel Made Me Do It was good. So yeah, Stormzy has come back firing.
It was fire like no trace back in whiskey. I done a headline, Boost done a headline. Always stay on point, I ain't trying to make the headline. Thanks for your blessings, always pray before it's bedtime. Can't be rapping forever, there has to be a deadline. When I was on the field, I brought my to the battle. Saw that picture with Chunk, and I'm still baffled. Winter Wonderland, everybody wanna go there. People fell out the ride, they never turned a ghost there. Balenciaga got cancelled for that shit they dropped, won't be buying.
Hold on.
Winter Wonderland, everybody wanna go there. People fell out the ride, they nearly turned a ghost there.
So I keep hearing this. Remember, guys, I don't listen to the news. Balenciaga, I don't know what's going on there. If you know, let me know in the comment section.
Got cancelled for that shit they dropped, won't be buying no more, but I still wear the kicks I got. Meek squashed that shit with Ross.
Yeah, Rick Ross.
50 the key to the city, so he's still a boss. NBA young boy and Bobby going back and forth. I'm just hoping no one don't rise it and clap a torch. Bro, on parole, might end up going back up north. Rowdy rebel gal bought a villa for him back abroad. In Saudi, some people celebrated Halloween. Then the city got flooded. Reminder, don't play with Dean. Dylan White smacked up Donny on some tug.
So it's like people playing with Ouija boards and things like that. You don't know what you're conjuring up. So he's saying like you don't play with demons, you don't play with things like jinns and things like that. So okay.
Meek squashed that shit with Ross. I was happy. They gave 50 the key to the city, so he's still a boss. NBA young boy and Bobby going back and forth. I'm just hoping no one don't rise it and clap a torch. Bro, on parole, might end up going back up north. Rowdy rebel gal bought a villa for him back abroad. In Saudi, some people celebrated Halloween. Then the city got flooded. Reminder, don't play with Dean.
I like the music on this track. I remember last one he did last year as well. It was so good. He's just on point each and every time. My man RA is on point. Who's that? Dylan White.
Dylan White smacked up Donny on some tuggy shit. Little man 1-2, that's a quick money flip. Can't believe Juice WRLD's ex, that's a funny bitch. Donny from Squid Game got charged with some funny shit. NASA says people will be living on the moon in the next 10 years. I can bet you that ain't true.
Whoa. So
bitch, Donny from Squid Game got charged with some funny shit. NASA says people will be living on the moon in the next 10 years. I can bet you that ain't true.
So there's a lot of people who are saying that we never went to the moon, this, that, and everything else. I don't know. I wasn't even around when man landed on the moon. What was that, in 1969, etc. But yeah. I don't know.
Ronaldo left Man United, dissed them on the news, but his money's long, so he'll move how you want to move. It went off at the mobiles. Kano won a mobile.
Kano, yo.
Won a mobile. Tion done the mobiles. Performed with his mumble, a rollie like YOLO. Stormzy's album went #1 for a solo. Central C hit the red carpet with a trackie on. Real foul shit. Next time she'll throw a bally on. Out here we chase a million dreams. First rapper on the ends to hit 1 billion streams.
Oh my gosh.
Wakanda forever was a big spill. Proud of Letitia from nothing to a big mill. It's going off in Dubai. Tion on Dutch was fighting outside the fire. Ramsey putting that work in, that's my guy. Still thinking about quitting music and retire. Skilly Bang and Jashi and Skeng, yeah, the thing's hard. Artie came out, said his mum does witchcraft.
What? What? RD from Brighton. Really?
It's going off in Dubai. Tion on Dutch was fighting outside the fire.
So Tion Wayne and Dutchavelli in Dubai.
Ramsey putting that work in, that's my guy. Still thinking about quitting music and retire.
Oh. So is it RA's thinking about quitting music?
Skilly Bang and Jashi and Skang, yeah, the thing's hard. Artie came out, said his mum does witchcraft.
So RD, really? Not heard anything from him in a while, but his mum does witchcraft. Whoa, we live in a weird world, people.
When I was abroad, me and Brutal had a gun on deck, 30 deep. Me and him mashed up Summerfest. Britney grind, I got released from Russia. Swapped her for some real bad man from Russia. Youth stopped wetting each other up with Rambos. DBE splashed out on 2
Rambos and
Lambos.
zombies.
Killed 4 crypto dons. They ain't gang though. Carnival was back this year and it was Rambo. They hit little TJ up and he was rolling loud. Then he recovered and performed that rolling loud. Merciless dropped out. Coolio dropped out. 100 youths this year so far dropped out. Green Power Ranger from old school, he dropped out. Pastor Lou got locked, praise ting, don't pop down. So much man locked doing bird for joint enterprise. They have to scrap that brother cause that shit ain't right. England football lionesses, yeah, they did it right. They won the European Cup, yeah, they're living life. Train workers tried to manhandle 2 black youths. They grabbed them by the neck. We want justice, that is mad rude. Out here sticky. Ads and 24 still my favorite in Bricky. Bings and Mellows, best food shops in the city. Gigs in the States, teaching our slang to Diddy. India and Dammy from Love Island are hugged up. They moved in together, looking all loved up. Riots coming through this year, that's my bro. Jamal Edwards passed, it ain't clear how he died though. To Sterling's yard.
SBTV, Jamal Edwards. Sad, I remember that day. Is that Sterling? What's going on?
That ain't right, bro. England done well, but they lost the other night, though. You know the motto, first African team to get that far. Morocco, proud of Kryptonite, patterned up his daughter.
Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, well done. Entrepreneur.
Giggs done a song with his son, that's one order. Sticks drop slow creep for drillers cross the border. Elon Musk bought Twitter, he ain't just a talker. I ain't into capping. But why the hell half of YSL gonna started ratting? Don't know if it's true. I heard Fumes got kidnapped. I'm still thinking to myself, who did that?
Really? The engineer? Chris Rock? Fumes? Really? Sorry guys, I'm hearing a lot of stuff for the very first time. Remember I told you I don't watch or listen to the news anymore. That stuff is just designed to make you depressed. Oh my gosh.
Chris Rock, this Jada Pinkett, why he did that? Will Smith walked up and gave Don a big slap.
I thought that was fake when I saw that, guys. Trust me on that. But who knows? Who knows? I thought that was fake, but
I'm still thinking to myself, who did that? Chris Rock, this Jada Pinkett, why he did that? Will Smith walked up and gave Don a big slap. Kyrie got cancelled for something that he said. Nowadays you can't say nothing with your chest.
Yeah, so the Kyrie Irving thing, the only reason I know that happened from the basketball world, etc., because he retweeted something that was, I don't know, this, that, and all that, whatever, blah blah blah. But wasn't it Wiley? Wiley was the one who I remember, because I listened to a lot of Wiley all over the place, man. I listened to Wiley a lot, and he was saying, because he was talking about his own instances on social media and how he's been cancelled, this, that, and everything else over the last year, 2 years, etc. But Kyrie Irving, big basketball, when he retweeted something, he got basically just lifted and really.
Ashake had a show, it ended up a mess, but he rushed the door. 2 girls died, got crushed to death. Turned to Islam. Yeah, it's the truth. Why you mad? Cause he done his research, found the proof. Argentina won the World Cup. See it on the news. This year's been crazy. Hope the next one is smooth.
Yeah, rest in peace. Yeah, rest in peace. So many people passing. Oh, Sidhu Maswala. Oh my gosh. That was the one, wasn't it? That just 29th of May. I could not believe that. Really? Sidhu. That was wicked, man. Pele, rest in peace. Sidhu Maswala. But there's a lot of people think that because he was dealing in the world of politics. You don't mess with politics, guys, because if you think you're a real gangster living in the world with the bricks and the gats, politics is 10 times more than living life as a gangster. Trust me on that, people, because you're messing with the big boys now. Like, if you're messing with gangsterism, yeah, that is something. That's something else. But in politics, when you ask people like Imran Khan, trust me on this. Because if you get into power, you can move countries, you can move nations, you can move even continents if you're at the helm of politics, people. That's why it is such a big thing. Ask people like boxer Manny Pacquiao. Ask people like, he's dead now, rest his soul, Alexis Arguello, another boxer trying to make it to the top. It's a murky world, people. Politics, murky.
It's serious. Live your life and live it right.
Gosh. So many people have passed in such strange circumstances, people. Whoa. Rest in peace. Wow. That was 2022, people. My man, Real Artillery RA. So every year he drops an ode to the previous year. And that really gets you thinking sometimes, you know, all the good things that happen in the year, all the bad things that happen in the year, the people who've passed over in that year. It just makes you think, guys, life is short, you know? I keep saying to people, where did 2022 go? It went in a flash. Guys, we are the quick. So you need to remember, whatever we do 100%. But I really, really love that track. And there's a lot of information there from our man RA that I didn't even know about. So guys, I hope you enjoyed that. Let me know in the comment section about whatever stuff that hits you, moves you, you agree with, disagree with, this, that, and everything else. But yeah, apart from that, I just pray that 2023 is a peaceful year for everyone and that things move by a lot slower in some ways, you know, and we're not up and down like yo-yos, etc., but things start to settle down for everyone and we start to move forward and start to make plans. But yeah, it is what it is. So whatever you do, guys, make certain you live your life to your best. And yeah, that just makes me sad seeing some of these things. There's lots of stuff that I didn't even know happened, etc. And so much stuff happened towards the very end of the year, you know, losing Pele, a superstar. You know, and when people say football, I'm a massive fan of Lionel Messi, massive fan of Messi. I'm lucky enough to say that I was a massive fan of Barcelona as well. So when I saw him, when I first saw him, I thought, you know, I think he was like 17 at the time. I thought, this guy's going to be amazing. I didn't think he's going to be as amazing as he is, but Pele to me is the best that ever did the game. Best that ever did the game. And then followed by people like Maradona straight after Pele. People forget, you know, the likes of people like Johan Cruyff as well. But there you go. There you go. Unbelievable. But rest in peace. Guys, I hope you all have a great evening. Yeah, it's nice to reminisce, but we always need to look forward at the same time as looking back. So always make certain that we have our eyes on our back, but one eye moving forward, guys. And let's move on to bigger and better things. But take care of yourselves, take care of each other. If you haven't subscribed to my channel here at Urb'n Barz, please subscribe. Make certain you come back and check out my other reactions and all the reactions that I'm coming forward to in this new year. Guys, it's exciting times. We don't know what's going to happen. No one knows, guys. So let's make the most of it. Have a great evening. Look after yourselves, look after each other, and make certain you come back to the next Urb'n Barz reaction, guys. I'm out. And I love that from RA. That's fantastic.